Let's continue equation solving. So here I have a relationship between x. So there's going to be some real number x that makes this equal sign true. And there's no really wrong way to do this. You can do, as long as you don't make a mistake, right? As long as you listen to the axioms that we've talked about. But we can really proceed in any way that we want. If I'm looking at this and I want to get x by itself, then I would like to get rid of this division by x. So let's multiply both sides by x minus 3. If I do that, my left-hand side is now x plus 2, x minus 1, right? Because the x minus 3 would cancel with that x minus 3. And now x plus 1 is being multiplied by x minus 3. Again, don't show me the algebra that you're doing. Show me the consequence of it. If I multiply both sides by x minus 3, I go from this line to that line. Right? Or you can think about moving that division by x minus 3 to a multiplication onto the other side. All right, now from here, I see a bunch of x's floating around and I want to solve for x. I think the only thing that I can do right now is to perform these multiplications. So let's see if that does anything for us. Here I have a distributive law, and let's go through this slowly at first. We're going to pick up on patterns soon, but let's take this x plus 2 and send it to this x and to this minus 1. So we've got x plus 2 times an x minus an x plus 2 times a 1. And let's do the same thing here. Let's distribute. In fact, let's distribute from the opposite direction this time. Let's take this x minus 3 and send it to the x and to the 1. So here we will have x times x minus 3 plus a 1 times an x minus 3. All right, now we have more distribution to worry about. This becomes x squared plus 2x. This becomes minus x minus a 2. Remember that minus sign is going to turn this 1 times 2 into a minus 2. And our right-hand side is now x squared minus 3x plus x minus 3. So let's solve this for x. I see x squared on both sides of the equation. So if I subtract both sides by x squared, I'm now left with 2x minus 2 is equal to minus 3x plus x minus 3. And I want to solve for x, so let's move all of our x's onto one side. We've got 2x minus x. If I move this minus 3x to the other side, it now becomes plus 3x, right? Or if I add 3x to both sides. If I move this x to the other side, it now becomes minus x. This is equal to this minus 3 here. And then let's move this minus 2 over to the other side. It becomes plus 2. All right. 2x minus x is going to be x. And then if I add 3x to it, it's now 4x. And if I subtract x, it's now back to 3x. My right-hand side is now minus 1. How do I get x by itself? I need to divide both sides by 3. X is equal to minus 1/3. Cool.